Coming up next on YCU News, 2 car thieves take a joyride through Sugar River in Claremont. Valley Regional Hospital plans to resolve insurance issues. And $350,000 is to be returned to Claremont schools. For more news, weather, and sports, it's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Good evening. I'm Rose Spillman. Thank you for joining us for this Friday edition of YCU News. 2 men are involved and one currently under arrest after the pickup truck they took a joyride in ended early this morning in the Sugar River in Claremont. The truck went off the road at the intersection of Main Street and Factory Street. State police are handling this case. YCU News will have more on this developing news. Valley Regional Hospital administrators likely will plan how to resolve pending insurance issues now that the Claremont-based hospital learned Thursday that it is not among the 14 hospitals where Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield will offer medical insurance coverage. 2 news outlets, including YCU News, contacted Valley Regional Hospital for more information on this news. The union leader first reported that under the terms of the Federal Affordable Care Act, Anthem is the only medical insurer approved to offer health insurance under the Healthcare Insurance Exchange. Valley Regional's Director of Community Engagement, Rolf Olson, says he and hospital CEO Peter Wright will discuss the news of Anthem's decision. It's always nice to receive some unexpected cash. That's the news that the Claremont School Board heard from the district's finance and business director Wednesday night. Business manager Tim Ball says about $350,000 will be returned to the Claremont schools. The money is part of a settlement between state legal officials and the state's legislative government center. The LGC was court-ordered to return money it held in reserve from health insurance premiums from its members. The LGC collects its premiums from public sector employees, including retired municipal workers. The school board can decide how to use the refund, or a public hearing can be held to determine what to do with the unexpected surplus. Claremont School Board member David Putnam said he would like to have a public hearing at a later date. This way, Claremont residents can have a say in how to use the money. It's one of the most photographed bridges in New England, and it needs some TLC. The covered wooden bridge between Cornish, New Hampshire and Windsor, Vermont spans the Connecticut River. It's still in daily use as cars and trucks cross its 204-foot span. Built in 1866, the bridge was rebuilt in 1988. On Monday, the 2-lane bridge will be reduced to 1 lane. Motorists are advised to plan for extra travel time. 70 marijuana plants were seized from 3 different locations in Westmoreland by state police on Thursday. It's about $100,000. Officers with the state's Narcotics and Investigations Unit and Troop C found the plants during an on-site investigation. Police have several leads as the plant's cultivators. Anyone with information about the Westmoreland site is asked to call the New Hampshire State Police at 603-223-8543. 3 southeastern Vermont residents are under arrest, charged by state police with burglary. The case began on June 25th at a home in Lover's Lane in Peru, Vermont. That's the date police say 35-year-old Sean Holden of Chester, 40-year-old Todd Gilchrist of Springfield, and 41-year-old Kelly Crawford, also of Springfield, allegedly took a chainsaw plus gasoline for the chainsaw from the Peru home of James Mooney. Equipment for the chainsaw also was taken from Mooney's home, say police. The chainsaw is valued at $300. Holden and Gilchrist are responsible for the chainsaw's theft, police say. Crawford drove the vehicle that Holden and Gilchrist were in at the time of the burglary, add police. Authorities on Thursday issued Crawford a citation. She is scheduled to appear in court at a later date. Holden is being held in the Southern State Correctional Facility. Police took him into custody on August 30th. He is a parolee based on earlier convictions, including burglary and selling stolen property. Police report. Police also report that Gilchrist was taken into custody on Wednesday. Gilchrist also has 2 other active arrest warrants out of Windsor County. Gilchrist also is being held in jail. Turning now to sports. Many Red Sox fans know to be cautiously optimistic as the fall playoff season approaches. No one wants to jinx the team, even as Boston remains in the first place in the American League East. Red Sox manager John Farrell appears to be striking the right blend with his players, and they are responding on the field. With a nod to other teams leading their respective AL and NL divisions, and while keeping an eye onto the Red Sox arch-rivals, the New York Yankees, go Boston. Thanks, John, and thank you for joining us for this Friday edition of YCU News. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at YCU Now for all of the latest weather forecasts and stories. And you can watch our programs anytime online at www.ycunow.com. I'm Rose Spillman for YCU, your local view. Good night.